mouth full of gold and my lungs all black. Want a heart full of hate so my feelings stay back. Got my mind on my money and my eyes on stacks. Want a mind on my money so I go and get her that. Told that bitch I don't care, shoulda never said that. Girl, where it all happened, no, I never go back. Got my hand on a lot, won't let them in. Tell them how I feel, let it settle in.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. So today's video is not gonna be like my other SoaR response videos. Today's video is gonna be more like on a professional level, more of like a business type of video where I talk about like business stuff. So don't expect like some crazy stuff going on or anything like that. But I do want you guys to enjoy this gameplay in the background where I go knife only. Multi-talented COD player coming at you. So I just want to show some different stuff and all the things that I can do. But yes, today's video is more of a business type of video. So getting right into it, I've had some ideas about like the business side of SoaR and like the things that can happen, that we can like add stuff, because it's already great, because it's already awesome. SoaR already has professional teams, which I think is great. But I want to talk about like the sponsorships and stuff like that. Things that could probably be added, because I know right now they have sponsors from EGL, Quarius, I really don't know how to pronounce that. G Fuel, of course. Let's go, 100 subs, and Scuff Gaming and Steel Series. But I think we can branch that idea more. I think there's more that we can get to now that esports is becoming more of like a everyday thing you can see on TV. Like they're broadcasting it on TV. People are like going to esports events. Like a lot more people are going to esports events and going to watch them, which means the market for it is literally expanding and it's getting insane. So I know this idea is crazy and it really will be hard to like make happen, but I believe it can happen. And like the household brand names like Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, like I think they're probably looking and they see how much esports is growing and how crazy this market can actually get. Because you have to think, look at how many gamers tune in to a League of Legends tournament. Like not just go, tune in. It's crazy. That stuff comes on TV now. It's part of everyday life for some people. People run into esports without even noticing. Parents are starting to understand esports, which is kind of crazy. But this market is huge, and I know there are some name brand companies that really want to get into this. So in my mind, I was thinking about Nike, but when it really comes down to it, I really think Adidas would probably be the best way to go. And no biased opinion, even though I really do prefer Adidas, but just looking at like track records and stuff, it seems that Adidas is more like, they just seem like to go for the risk a little bit more than maybe Nike would. Even though usually if something blows up, Nike always finds a way to get in there because, they got the big bucks, like the really, really big bucks. But I just think that Adidas would probably be the way to go. And I know you're sitting there like, K-Dot, are you serious? Are you really saying, do you really think a shoe company, well, based off shoe company like Adidas, would really go out here and sponsor a esports team? But you have to think, these shoe companies are getting into everything. Adidas is in soccer, they're in basketball. I personally play basketball, and there's the Adidas gauntlet for like kids. Like they are trying to get into every market, and I know they see how the market's growing, and I know they want it. So why not be one of their test teams? Like, let them sponsor SoaR for maybe a year and see how it goes, and then we get a full sponsorship. Do you know how crazy that would be? That, like I said, will change everything in esports. Big brands will be coming, and they will be coming for teams. So in my mind, why not be a pioneer? Why not be the one to do it first? Why not be the dummy, you could say, for it, and just see how it works, because you know it'd be crazy. Like, I understand. I know Adidas would probably get into it. Nike definitely. If Nike sees it really blowing up for Adidas, Nike is coming for it. Under Armour. Dang, I'm trying to think of some other companies. Maybe I would say Converse, but I'm pretty sure Converse got bought out. I know ASIC would probably try to get in there. I just know a lot of big companies would try to get in this, and they would want to sponsor teams. They would want their brand on the back of one of those jerseys. And in my mind, I personally want to be that purple and yellow, my guys. So I do know that this isn't just something that can just happen. It's going to take meetings, just a lot of conversation with probably leaders of SoaR, owners of SoaR, of course, the people at Adidas or any company. Honestly, I just, like I said, like no biased opinion, I really do prefer Adidas because they just seem to be able to branch out and try new stuff more. But any companies, like, I just know that it would take a lot of meeting and getting together, and it wouldn't just be like an instant thing, but it would be insane. So I know with all that, it's probably a lot to take in and think about, but you just got to put it in perspective. You feel me? So think of this. I want you guys to envision this. So, because this is mainly a COD channel, so of course I'm going to bring up Call of Duty. So imagine walking in, and magically we get all of this done by World War II COD champs. So imagine walking in. It's a World War II tournament, like Call of Duty World War II, and it's an Adidas sponsored tournament. And you walk in and you see your favorite teams up there, and you see a big banner with the Adidas logo across it, and you just see like SoaR Gaming right underneath it, Cloud9, da 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 da, like all that kind of stuff. Would that not just blow your mind and be the best thing in the world? I personally would be mind blown. And I know you just think this is probably the most outrageous, way out there idea, but I promise you it is possible. Like I told you earlier, these brands are getting into things with like kids, like basketball, like Gatorade. I don't know if you guys know, I've seen, because I'm really into basketball, but Gatorade took over the NBA D League. It's no longer even called the D League. It's called the Gatorade League, something like that. Like, it's crazy. Brands are trying to get into these sports and promote their business. And I know Adidas would love it, or Under Armour would love it, or Nike would love it to see maybe SoaR Gaming walk in like a squad, like a complete squad, wearing Nike decked out gear, Adidas decked out gear, or Under Armour decked out gear. It would probably be the coolest thing ever. That said, if anyone in SoaR is watching this, I want you to take that in perspective. I want to thank you guys for supporting my last video. It's been K-Dot, and I'm out.
Blood, bones, hate, that's a regimen. Mary Jane, that's a medicine. Never coming with the proper etiquette.